Hello, men, women, and assorted others, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play State of Decay. It's been a while since I've recorded, and a bunch of neighbors have died apparently, because I haven't played in like a couple of weeks, and time goes by in the game if you're not doing anything. So yeah, that's bad. A bunch of bad stuff happened.
So, I've been thinking about a lot of stuff lately,
What?
and something occurred to me. We don't know squat.
What?
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's
When
what
it
these
comes
guys
to
talking.
long-term survival. Like, I've got my dad's old notebooks, and I'm sure some people here have at least worked on a farm. But if we had reference material, we could do a whole lot more.
Okay.
Go on.
Well, since we don't have the internet anymore,
Whoa.
I'm thinking we should start assembling a reference library. Books on gardening,
Whoa.
electrical engineering,
Look at our
carpentry,
supplies.
anything we can get our hands on. We gotta start somewhere, right?
Looking at our supplies, we lost a lot of supplies. That's what you get when you don't play the game in a couple of weeks. Everything goes to hell. Anyway, I got a couple more tutorial crap in this episode. Yes, pardon my French, and pardon all this tutorials, but I need to get this stuff out of the way. So on the top left, you see your home status screen. The green bar is your morale. Obviously, higher morale is better for your people. The thing with the fork and the knife is your food. Each person consumes one food ration per day. If you don't have enough food, that's a really quick way to get people to leave. The plus sign, the medical sign, is how much medicine you have. Injured people consume one medicine per day. If you have a chance to recover, if you don't have medicine, they won't have a cover. The ammo thing is obviously ammunition, the bullet up there. Ammunition, it's really just a judgment of how much ammo you have. It's consumed for some things, and it's one of the main trade materials, but other than food, but not really that important. The bricks are your construction materials. Those are one of the most important things and one of the rarest things to find. This is how you upgrade build and upgrade facilities for your home base, which I'll cover in a few minutes. And pretty much you need building materials in order to do things. And then the fuel can is how much fuel you have. It's really only used making Molotov cocktails, and if you have a generator, that consumes fuel as well, but it's not really that important. And then influence. That's pretty much your currency. Each time you put something in or do something, you get influence. That's how you take stuff out of storage lockers, because you have like a store system. I mean, there's some stuff in the lockers, and each day people bring stuff to the lockers, and you can get stuff from your neighbors, but you have to spend influence. And then the population is how many people you have. And then up on the D-pad gives you a more advanced view of your inventory. So this is your how many people at your base and who you're playing as. As you can see, there's a bunch of people here. You got Maya and everyone. This is their stats. This is how you improve their stats. For example, cardio. That's how much that increases your stamina. Wits, scavenging speed. Fighting is increases vitality. Shooting reduces recoil. Powerhouse gives you a killing blow chance. And leadership, friendship gain. And if you press A on each and every one of these, you can see the training things. For example, if you hold A to sprint, you can climb a vault object, and if you get enough levels, you can learn a special technique. And each character, of course, for cardio, you need to be level 7 to earn a special technique. And the stars in the upper right show what your level is at. And you can see we can learn all this stuff. Yeah, so all this. That's pretty good. So yeah, just looking at our stuff. Yeah, as you level up, you'll get new skills. And as you can see, since Marcus is a powerhouse by default, and I'll get to traits in a minute, he's a natural athlete, so he's a physical powerhouse. He can carry more stuff. And these traits, these are just each character has some sort of certain set of traits. They can positively affect your stats, negatively affect your stats, or do nothing at all. And then also so is the character's attitude or injuries if they're injured, and their melee and ranged weapon currently equipped, and how much vitality and stamina they have by the red and blue hearts, respectively, in the upper right, and also shows their stats on a glance at the bottom right. And then here is just journals. Everything that happens will go here. You can always gather. And this is your status. As you can see, in status, there's influence, and then there's population. How many beds you have? You need beds. If you don't have beds, your people don't get a full night's sleep, and they get cranky. You need at least a sleeping area if you're going to have more people. That it won't be as good as beds, but it's something. And then labor is how many people who aren't tired or injured. And stockpiles, it gives you a more default store. It can show you how much you're consuming per day, and it shows you your maximum. The dash on the bottom next to the food, under is the number of how much food you have, and under that is a dash, and then another number. That's your max. If you exceed your max storage, it means you'll start to lose items. And again, I'm sorry, and if I didn't mention this, if you didn't read the thing, I'm sorry for the static in my first episode. And I'm thinking I might get some static here. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm gonna try. I didn't have a flash drive, but I found one when I was looking around a few days ago. So I'm gonna try to bring that upstairs to my iMac and then get it on iMovie because that's the best editing software I have, and see what I can't do. If there's still static, I apologize. I'll see what I can do. If there's not, or if there's not much, I'll just keep doing that. And then obviously you have more storage of building materials because it's much better. And then possessions is how many guns, weapons you have, how many items you have, and how many cars and trucks you found. That's not how many you have. And then home base. This is where you're going to do all your stuff. As you can see, it shows your base and all these things. For example, you have the pastor's quarters, which functions as a sleeping area. Kitchen, which is where food is stored. Medical area, which is where people can heal. A watchtower to watch over the perimeter. A parking spot. That comes into play later. Pretty much you have an advanced workshop. Vehicles there will get maintenance. And, 6 minutes of tutorial. And then we have the radio room. That's always standard. That's where Lily is. And you can get special actions. For example, you can try to offer shelter to survivors or ask about caches. Each cost influence and time. And these green things are available spots where you can build stuff in. Of course, you need building materials. I'm actually going to build a basic workshop because we need that. Workshops allow, if you have damaged tools and you put them in your storage locker, the next day it'll be fixed if you have a workshop. It also increases construction rate if you have a tool expert. They're automatically import, and you can upgrade these things. For example, you can upgrade a basic workshop into a workshop, which will add vehicle maintenance as well. But I'm not going to upgrade because I want to move out of this area ASAP. But you need to do a couple of things to make it. Spend about 10 building materials and some influence. So I'm going to set up a basic workshop. And the other area, there we go. I'm going to set up a sleeping area, which provides no beds, but has a 50% chance of preventing sleep deprivation. And it pretty much gives you 8. And you can upgrade it to a bunkhouse with actual beds. I'm going to get this set up as well. So I'm planning to get other people. And then outposts. You can use influence to set up an outpost at any abandoned building. Pretty much an outpost, you can resupply from an outpost. People who are lost, and people will get lost eventually, they can go to it. They have a chance of going to an outpost and automatically rescuing themselves rather than you have to do something. Outposts can also set traps for zombies. That if you set traps, zombie hordes walking in the area will get blown up. They cost fuel to set traps, though. You can only have a certain number of outposts per base, and each base can have a different amount of outposts and storage. Now that I've got all that tutorials out of the way, I want to explain the radio. What button's the radio again? See. Oh, that's flashlight. Oh, I don't have radio access yet. Derp. Yeah, and then you can press Y. Let's explain some stuff. For example, I don't need a flare. I don't need this branch. I don't need these firecrackers. I'm gonna keep the gun though. You can see there's some stuff. We don't have any really thing. We have plenty of ammo for it, and I'm gonna switch to Maya because she has some. Because I remember scavenging with her, and let's see what she has. I know she had pencil bombs right off the bat. Yeah, let's get inside. Got a rifle. Let's check Maya's stats. Okay. As you can see, she doesn't have the powerhouse or leadership stats because she doesn't have the traits. Certain traits affect what you can do, and you can see. Yeah, you can remove. As you can see, she has advanced shooting. As you can see, she can switch her soldiers because she's advanced, and her automatic weapon she can adjust rate of fire because she's better at all the firearm stuff. We're gonna stash that and stash this ammo and stash the petrol bomb, and switch back to Marcus. Yeah, so we're gonna go get the lay of the land according to the mission. Let me move my mic; it's pretty loud in my headphones. Okay, now let's do some stuff. Shall do a barrel roll. Star Fox reference. No, that was a somersault, not a barrel roll. Yeah, let's get in this car. Now, cars, like I think I may have covered this in my last episode.
At the church anyway?
No, they're talking.
Geez, I don't know. At first it just seemed like the place to go, you know? End of the world and all that. Then we started hearing about how bad it was getting. Other people tried to go it alone and ended up... Well, we just sort of stayed here after that.
Just the 6 of you.
No. There used to be 12 of us.
Uh-oh. Stop sign. Take that speed limit. Oh, there's an infestation right where we need to go. That's fucking great. Infestations are gatherings of zombies. They're very dangerous. And there's usually a few screamers. Screamers don't attack you, but like their name, like it says on the packaging, they scream and attract every zombie within like a 5-mile radius. Ba-bam. Slow-mo. Jesus, what's my volume? No, my mic's very loud in my ears. Yeah, now he's dead. I'm gonna continue. If you clear an infestation, it makes it safer if you clear infestations and more zombies. Great, zombie city up in here. Yeah, so I'm gonna clear that infestation to show you, and besides, it's right next to where we need to go. That tower up there. And if you're in any menu, time continues to go. That's what's kind of cool about the game. Time will go no matter where you are. Yeah, we got all this stuff. We got AFH, away from home for Jacob, whoever he is. Sprint. Let's do this. We got fully loaded pistol. Now guns, I may have mentioned, make noise. I'm not sure. I never really used. Yeah, new server point discovered. As you can see, that one white thing in the left corner, a zombie. That's how many screamers there are. As you can see, there's only one screamer here, which is cool. So we only need to kill one screamer and then every other zombie in here. If you shoot a gun, now guns can be suppressed, but if you shoot an unsuppressed gun, it'll attract a lot of zombies. Oh, he can switch shoulders as well. Does he have that shooting skill? But revolvers and shotguns, yeah, he has advanced shooting. Revolvers and shotguns do not have the ability to be suppressed. So
I think I can get a decent view from up there.
yeah, I'd like to kill the zombies first. Yeah, that's, yeah, bam, bam, up. Dang it, this thing's getting busted. Yeah, cars make a lot of noise, but since they can run over zombies, they're relatively safe. But if a zombie manages to pull you out of a car, then you're kind of... oh, great. That's just perfect. You know what? We got to. I don't like doing this, but this is an emergency situation. Unless your gun is suppressed, use it only for an emergency, like I'm doing. Because, as you saw on the map, it attracted every zombie nearby. So we're gonna have a fight on our hands, and you don't have much ammo for this. And I say we kill that screamer at least. We can get the screamer out of here. That'd be nice. Since we're shooting anyway. Okay, scream down. Scream down. What's up? Bam! Yeah, if you use left bumper and A, you can deploy a drop kick on a zombie. Infestation clear. That's great, but now we got a horde of zombies coming from the think of it. Time to fight. Oh, drop kick. Bam! Drop kick. Bash your face. And I love this epic battle music we get. I don't think I've heard this before. Or if I did, I don't remember. Bam! Drop kick central over here. And smash your head into the ground. It's time to kill zombies. Also, you get food, because we're running out of food. Yippee-ki-yay! What's up? Now the infestation creep. Let's get in here. How do people get up here? I mean, there's a chain link fence on 3 sides and a wooden fence on another. How do people get up here to service this? Seriously. There's still a zombie that knows about us. We're climbing a ladder, though. Yeah. As you can see, we can climb the ladder faster with left bumper, but it takes stamina when you go up. When you're going down, you can just slide down. It doesn't take any stamina. Going up, as you can see, those gunshots are loaded up. Quite a few zombies. Look at all the zombies, and it has and if you didn't notice, the game has a day-night cycle and a scavenging bar.
Made it.
It's the only.
Gonna look around now.
Yeah, let's survey. Wow, this bar is pretty filled. Yeah. Car. Yeah, vehicle. Yeah, if you want to complete the mission, you gotta look over here and survey this. This will trigger the next event scene. Vet clinic.
Hey, what's that? Looks like a vet's office or something.
Oh yeah, Dr. Gilroy's clinic.
Oh, I found a
What about
screamer.
it?
You can find special
Well,
zombies.
antibiotics for dogs aren't any
Infestation.
different than antibiotics for
Great.
people. And it looks like no one's broken in.
Yeah, give Ed dog
That's
medicine.
a good idea.
Well,
Okay. Sounds like
I guess
it's worth
that.
checking out.
I guess when you gotta do what you
Hang
gotta
on.
do.
I've got a transmission coming in, I think.
We've had enough of being on our own. We'd love to join you if you'll have
Oh yeah, this is the only.
You might
I
want to
believe-
check it out.
Yeah, this is the only scripted time in the game where people actually ask to join you. This is the only time it's scripted. And there's a ton ton of infestations around here. Holy crap.
There we go.
Yeah. Look, there's only like, there's two. There's like two. Oh, that's technically there. Well, if you counted the one here, there was like three. Gun shop, one of the few places you can find guns. Like I said,
There's
guns.
want to check out.
Like I said, you shouldn't use guns unless they're suppressed and oh, potential. Yeah, that's a potential homestead I want to move to later
I think
on.
I've seen enough for now.
Yes. Do you leave? Yeah. That's potential home. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Yeah. Although guns only, unless your gun's suppressed, you shouldn't use it in most circumstances. Even if it is suppressed, suppressors break after a while, so you don't want to rely on it. Oh, great. Boop, bam.
Not right now.
Oh, radio is accessed. What's up? Oh, this is a bad face to fight zombies. Yeah, but you should always have a gun and some ammo for it in case of an emergency. Yeah, great. Alan?
Gee, thanks.
It was that, or let him stay here and keep grumbling about kicking you and Ed out.
We don't have food or medicine. Yeah. We gotta collect medicine for Ed. But we need to get food as well. Because this base is almost out of food. Yeah, down on the D-pad accesses your radio. You can search channels. There's a zombie coming. I know that. Yep. There he is. Yeah, pretty much the only two options we have. For 10 influence, we can call scavengers. And if we find a resource, any of the 5 resources I mentioned earlier, if we find one of those, we can call a scavenger, and they'll bring back some resources on their own. But if they get into trouble, we'll have to help them. And for 50, we can establish an outpost. I already explained outposts. And they also, if there are resource stockpiles here, they will. What's up? The outpost will automatically draw some resources every day, but you can just bring it back all at once. One thing I don't like is you can't deliver supplies to outposts. You need to deliver it right to your home base, which kind of sucks. Search, yeah, search, yeah. If you want to increase your stats, just do things. For example, fighting, fight. Shooting, shoot. Wits, stab it. Oh, found a kitchen timer. Or I can find a melee weapon because ours broke a while ago. Not that I have. Oh, hey, the sleeping area is done. That's good. That means I do want to find those people, wherever they are. Oh, right there. Yeah, we can get those friendly survivors. It's good to grab survivors if you have the room and time and you can. Simply because survivors that want to join you are few and far between. So it's good to grab those who you can. Especially since they'll be the ones who are doing a lot of the scavenge, who will be calling for scavengers a lot. You'll get these. You get pretty much morale issues. Don't solve them. You get morale problems. Restaurant's clear. Yeah. I can't remember what I did and did not explain. I'll just explain it as it comes. But most of the tutorial is done. That's nice. 18 minutes. I'm probably going to search this restaurant and wrap it up. Ooh. Food resources.
Nice.
I don't think anyone's available.
Great. No one's available to scavenge.
Sit
I don't
tight.
know.
I'm bringing this stuff home.
Roger that. We'll be waiting.
I'm going to keep scavenging, though. Simply because. Just search here, see if there's a melee weapon or anything. Because I would like to get a melee weapon. Well, we still have that stick back at base, but fighting these zombie... Oh, wait, there are frying pans here. Derp. Yeah, but I don't really want to fight off the apocalypse with a freaking stick. That's just weird. And a lot. Anyway. Oh, great. Zombies by our car. What's up? Frying pan to the face. Frying pan to the face. Hey, level 4 fighting. Did we get anything at that level? I'm gonna kill this zombie before I check. Bam. Crack you upside the head. Crack you upside the head. Yeah, these fully searched are probably what enclaves were or something. I don't know. I didn't search them off camera. I want to keep... This is my first let's play. I want to keep...
Don't come driving up like a dumbass.
Oh,
What
well.
Alan's trying to say is cars make noise.
I'm not
Says
coming to you
like
yet.
noise. Plus, they don't exactly go on trees, and we only got so much fuel to keep them running.
That's a dead lie.
So we gotta be
You don't have to
careful
worry about
what we
fuel. Well, they don't grow on trees. There's only a limited amount of cars in the world. But you shouldn't have to worry about fuel. Yeah, let's get this food back to base, and then I'll wrap it up here probably. I'm only gonna make another episode tomorrow. Yeah, sorry I haven't been recording a lot. Didn't mention this earlier, but I haven't been recording a lot simply because I've been busy a lot with my life. I've been busy busy practically every day, and haven't really had time to record. I apologize. I'm very sorry. I know like, well, the 10 fans that I have, the 10 people who actually watch my videos right now at this point in time.
There you go. Don't
Probably
say I never
disappointed
gave
I
you
didn't
nothing.
release another one. That's just covers for another
you
day.
know, stuff.
That should cover it. Maybe I can get some supplies out. Yeah, I want to grab more bullets. As you can see, we're losing influence. Drop a flying pan and the timer off. And let's see. Do we have snacks? I'm going to grab these stacks. Yeah, a bunch of stuff. Okay. I'm going to wrap it up here, people. Remember to drink some lemonade, pick up a controller, and have a good time. Peace out, people.